everyone, so today I am doing a tutorial. I'm super excited because I'm using some of my new Makeup Geek eyeshadows. Recently, last month, she launched 5 new eyeshadows and I'm using most of them today and I'm just so over the moon with them. I love them. I'm using the purple one, which I just love to pieces, and I'm using a couple of neutral colors, some that I've had from her line for a while now, but we're using the color, this one is called Rockstar. I keep mixing this up, Rockstar and Pop Culture. So Rockstar is that silvery color with a little bit of purple, like that iridescent purple. I'm using Pop Culture as well in the video. I do use Barcelona's Beach, which I was about to say Barcelona Sand. Barcelona Beach, which is that kind of cool tone tan to kind of do some blending. A couple of my other neutral ones from my Makeup Geek line as well. There were 5 new colors that recently came out. I will link the video where I showed you those. And I'm also going to be using the Makeup Geek brushes, the ones that I own in this video, along with a couple other ones from just my regular collection of brushes. So I really love this look. I think it'll be perfect for brown eyes. Honestly, even if you don't have brown eyes, this purple color is just so beautiful. I do some layering so that that color kind of stands out. I put it over a darker base so it really stands out and adds a little bit of that sultriness. Perfect for summer, perfect for date night, movie night, going out, just whenever. It's daytime, I'm totally rocking it, and I know that you can too. So if you want to see exactly how to get this look, then I'll show you, and just keep watching. Alright, so I already have my eyeshadow primer on. I just used the Urban Decay Shadow and Primer Potion. I was going to say Shadow Insurance, but that's Too Faced. The Urban Decay Primer Potion is already on my lid. A little bit of foundation just to kind of cancel out any redness. The first step I'm going to do is I'm taking the Makeup Geek Eye Blender brush. Looks like this. It's one of those like angled brushes, and I'm going to go in with the color right here. This one is called Rockstar, and that's that silver with that purpley iridescence, and I'm going to take that with the brush and I'm going to apply this onto my lid area. You can see this color is very, very pigmented. I like this brush because I can actually take that point and get right into this these little grooves right in here in the eye. So just applying that all the way over the lid. And then with a sweeping motion back and forth, you can take that point of that brush and kind of just hold it like this and then sweep it back and forth. And what that's going to do is going to bring the color a little bit higher up into the crease area, but also it's going to soften out any of the lines that's going to be left behind by eyeshadow. You want this to be a really nice blended look. So now that we have that, we're going to come back to it and add some more because it, you know, typically shadows on the lid will kind of be diffused when you're buffing in the crease. So I'm going to switch to the Soft Dome brush by Makeup Geek as well, and that's what it looks like. It's a crease brush with a little bit of a point. I'm going to take the color Vanilla Bean, which is right here, and this is just a light kind of yellowy buttercream color. It's matte and it matches my skin tone, so I'm going to kind of just throw that under my brow bone really quickly. Okay, so then I'm going to actually go into one of her other new colors, and this one is Barcelona Beach, and it's just a tan, but it's a little bit of like a cooler tan shade. And I'm going to be using the Soft Dome brush. That's why we did the brow highlight first, because this is going to get dirty. Picking up a little bit of that color, and I like this brush because I get a really precise, as you can see that point, get a really precise application in the crease. So I'm just going to start putting the most product in the outer part of the eye. And once I have the product down, I'm just going to start sweeping. And this brush is super, super soft. And so I'm just going to just follow the natural shape of my crease. And then I'm just going to buff that also up a little bit further in circular motions and soften out the edges. Just like that. You may need to go back and pick up some more. And I'm also going to be bringing in another neutral shade from the Makeup Geek collection, and the color is this one here. There it is. It's called Latte, and this is a matte medium tan. Again, with that same brush, I'm just going to kind of pack that color just like that on this crease area. And so that's what you should have now. And so I'm going to actually go down to the lower lash line. I'm going to start by applying some of that first shade that we use, that silver color with the purple iridescence, with a inner corner shader brush, E46 by Sigma, and it's super, super small. And this is actually going to pack on that color right into that inner corner of the eye. So just taking a little bit of that, popping it right in this inner corner. As you see, it really makes that color stand out a lot. So if that's too much for you, you can just take your finger and kind of soften those edges out a little bit. Then going with a small detailer brush, we're going to do some layering, going with that Barcelona beach color. Just like this. Really close to the lash line. And you want to make sure that it is connected right in this outer corner so it kind of goes into your crease area. Then I'm going to take that Latte, which is this brown here, and go over that as well. And then what I did on the other eye is I added a little bit of Mocha, which is a deep brown. It's a matte brown. Because I'm going to actually put a purple on top of all of this, and that purple is really going to stand out really well over this dark brown. So just add it, and as you can see, that Mocha is really pigmented. So just soften that out. And then for the fun part, I'm going to go in with the color Pop Culture. It's just a really beautiful lilac, or like an iridescent purple color. It's just gorgeous. I'll do a little swatch. You can see there. Just such a stunning shade. So I'm going to take that same brush that I've been using, and I'm going to load it up. You want a lot of this purple on the lower lash line. And then you want to just add this directly over all those brown shades. And what that's going to do is going to make that purple really stand out. As you can see here, stands out, but then there's that smokiness that comes with it. And I think it's just so beautiful. So I'm just going to keep adding this and kind of smoking out this color and creating that smoky purple look. Okay, so now that I have the purple down, I may come back and retouch this here in a little bit, but I'm actually going to switch to the Makeup Geek Outer V brush, and it's just one of those like, kind of like a pencil brush. And then I'm going to go in with Latte, and I'll show you what that looks like again. It's that medium tan. And this is going to add a lot of that color right into this outer V area. So what I'm going to do is just start by stamping that color like this. You want to get it really close right into that crease and go back and forth like so. Now I'm going to add a little bit of something to this look. I'm going to take that same crease brush, you can just wipe it off if you want, and I'm going to go in with that purple color again, just softly. You don't want to pick too much of this up. And what I'm going to do is just kind of go right around the edges of that brown. And what that's going to do is going to really pull in that purple from the lower lash line. As you can see here, got a little bit of smokiness and some iridescent going on, but it's not too much. Just like that. Then I'm going to go in with the eye blender brush from earlier and some of that Rockstar shade, which is that silver with the purple. And I'm going to actually pat this onto the lid area, right in the center of the eye. You can see it pops really nicely here. I'm going in with my Bobbi Brown gel liner in black ink, and this is just a standard black gel liner with my Sonia Kashuk bent eyeliner brush. And you want to stick really close to the lashes. We are going to do a cat eye, but I want to start pretty much in the center of the eye and just apply that product, and then with the brush kind of just slowly come in this inner corner here. And I love this brush for getting really fine details. You can see, you don't even see too much of that liner right in that inner corner, which is what you want. Then you can take it and lay it on the side and kind of come in here and finish the line. And then gently start thickening that line up. And if you don't want to use thick liner, you can just stick with a thin line. But I'm actually going to add a little glam today. So I'm just going to keep working at this line and getting it perfect. Alright, so now that I have my eyeliner done, I did go ahead and apply some of my mascara, and it's the IT Tight Line Full Lash Length Black Primer. That's what I use on my lower lashes. So I'm actually going to add some of that to my upper lashes. You know, I like this product because it's kind of like a primer for your eyelashes, but it's black, so it's not going to stand out like those white primers. And you can really tight line and get this really close to the base and wiggle it. And then I'm going to follow immediately after with the Maybelline The Rocket Volume, my favorite mascara. I swear I've gone through so many of these tubes. Such a good mascara. And you can stop right here with the lashes, or you can just throw on some falsies if you want. If you're going out at night, falsies would be really nice. Add a lot of glam. But I think I'm going to stop right there. I think I'm happy with that. So as you can see how that works with the lashes. I just love that mascara. So I want to do one last thing with the eyeshadow. I'm going to go in with the Outer V brush, and I'm going to go in with some of that Mocha color, which is that matte dark brown. And I'm going to do it very lightly. I'm going to kind of just add a little bit of something extra right in this outer part, right in here, to kind of go along with that cat eye liner. Just kind of add it just gently, feather strokes. As you can see, I have that right in this outer area here. I'm also going to bring some of it right underneath. And kind of basically surround that gel liner with it. Then take a fluffy crease brush. I'm using the Soft Dome brush, and I'm going to just kind of soften this out. Alright, so the eyes are done. I love the way they look. I think this is so perfect for brown eyes, just really anyone in general for summer. But I do want to finish the face because I'm missing some blush. But my foundation is the Lancome foundation. I got this back when they had the last Sephora VIB sale, and I felt like it was just a tad too dark, and now that I've gotten some tan by just doing yard work, I feel like it matches me better. This is the Tint Idole Ultra, the 24-hour makeup, and I wear 220 Buff C. I'll put the information below in the link to the Sephora website. I really like it so far. It's been holding up, and I do have oily skin, so so far so good. I want to add a little bit of a pink kind of glow, but just very soft. I don't want anything dewy or anything shiny because I want it to keep the focus on the eyes. So I'm using my Tarte Doll Face blush, and this is a soft pink color. This is part of their Amazonian Clay blush line, and I'm taking a fluffy brush from Sigma and just kind of tapping off the excess. You want to smile and add that to the apples of the cheek. And I'm using my viewfinder as a mirror. And I just like how it gives me just a soft, rosy glow, almost like I just got back from a run, and I just love the way this looks, but it doesn't take away from the eyes. Now you could do some bronzer, but because that foundation matches my tan skin tone now, I don't feel like I need bronzer, but that's definitely an option if you want to, or even maybe even a soft peach. So for my lips, they're so dry. I'm going to go in with my MAC Sheen Supreme lipstick in Supreme Style. I love the tube on this, the way they packaged this. And this is just like a soft, it's kind of like a little bit of a creamy finish to it, and it's got like a glossy finish as well. But it's a nice, soft, pinky color. And this has been my go-to color. I just had to pull this out of my purse. I love it so much. And it's a little bit thicker, but creamier. Very moisturizing. And that is it. That is the completed look. I hope that you love it just as much as I do. I'm so happy that I ordered those eyeshadows. I hadn't seen swatches or anything besides online, and they did not disappoint, just like the rest of the Makeup Geek line. So I have a couple videos showing you the Makeup Geek colors up front. I'll put all the links below. Also, some other previous tutorials using Makeup Geek, I'll link that below so you can kind of see more of what they are. But like I've said in previous videos concerning Makeup Geek, if you have any sort of videos that you want to see tutorials with specific colors, if you want to see like my top 10 Makeup Geek eyeshadows, or just how I organize them in my Z palettes, let me know so that I can put that on the list of to do. So just leave your comments below. Also, if you haven't subscribed, please take the time to do so. I do appreciate you tuning in for this video, for showing support, for subscribing. If you comment, thank you for your comments. They've always been wonderful, and I appreciate you, and it means the world to me that you've tuned in for this video. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you enjoyed it. Also, don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram is @GlamourByLexi, and I will see you very, very soon.